Vlogmas. This is day 13. Today is Wednesday, December 13th. I'm your host, Lorelei, and yeah, so here we are yet again. Last night, how did last night turn out? I did a lot of knitting on my mittens. I'll show you in a little bit. They're downstairs, so I didn't bring them up here. But I got past the thumb hole, so now I'm into this body of the mitten. So I have to knit to about here. Shouldn't take too long. Then I can decrease for the top of the mitten, put the thumbs in. So they're going really well. It's a great pattern, very easy. It's more of a formula and less of a pattern, actually, but they're going really well. So we did some knitting. We watched, Joe put it on that Big Brother reindeer games thing, and I just can't with that. So I ended up rolling over, and I was just ready for sleep at that point. What's going on today? I have a cardiologist appointment at 2 o'clock. That's super exciting. Nothing major, just like normal routine visit. Just to do an EKG and all that's good stuff. I have AFib, so they keep track of me because of that. I'm on a beta blocker that's supposed to help lower the risk of stroke. And you know, it sucks, but it is what it is. It's something that cropped up about 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago now. Just out of the blue. So I'm pretty good at just maintaining it. They haven't really talked about wanting to do any surgery or anything like that. So I just take this medication and I try to stay away from the triggers, but it's hard. Caffeine is a trigger, alcohol is a trigger. Sometimes just eating a big spicy meal is a trigger. Sometimes stress is a trigger. And I think for the most part, it's hormonal. But nobody wants to admit that except me. So, and I'm saying like my cardiologist refuses to believe that it's hormonal. So that's been super fun. So I won't be seeing him later. I'll be seeing his nurse practitioner, which she hounded me for being overweight last time I was there. So I'm not really happy about going in there today. I'd rather just avoid it altogether, but it is what it is. Let's open some advents and then I'll talk a little bit about where my head is at in terms of Vlogmas. So today is day 13. Ooh. And the tea is bourbon chocolate ball. Honeybush tea, cocoa nibs, rose hips, chicory. I wonder what chicory is or what it tastes like. I'll have to try that one from yesterday. Natural chocolate flavor, white cornflowers, whiskey flavor, pecan flavor, natural vanilla flavor, no caffeine. So, bourbon. I love bourbon. Fun fact about me. Anyway, old fashioned is my favorite drink. Besides wine. Opening at day number 13 from Sherry's Advent. It's like it's more little bits and pieces of ephemera, great for collaging. Little bits of handmade paper. Look at that. Those are so cool. And these little, I love these little, they're good for, you know, layering and collaging. These are awesome. Love those. I love writing a letter on a black piece of paper with white pen. That's like one of my favorite things. Here's day 13 from Caroline. Ooh. Oh, those are pretty. Stickers. Oh. Exotic flowers. Looks like there's 2 sheets in there, so that's cool. Very nice. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you, Caroline. And then finally, the Coats & Co. Yarn Company Advent, day 13. Ooh. That's pretty. So I put them all in this bin here. Let's see. I'll pull out the similar. Ooh. So pretty. Look at them all. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. I still have no idea what I'm going to make with those. If you have any ideas, let me know. So, last night I fell down the Reddit rabbit hole and was reading some things that were posted, people's opinions about Vlogmas. And I learned something as I sifted through all of the mean comments, because people are nasty mean. And they like to say whatever is on their mind. I gleaned one bit of information from that. People are, they like to avoid Vlogmas that is all Advent calendar based. Oops. But I know you guys are here because, you know, you're invested in my channel, and also the people that sent me stuff want to see my reaction of the Advents they've sent me. So I'm going to continue opening my Advents because, yeah, I have to. And I want to. But the other thing people were saying is that they kind of they try to avoid consumerism, and I think that is the basis of a lot of Vlogmas. Either people are trying to push their own handmade products on people that are watching, or they're advertising somebody else's small business, or but anyway, what people like to see is they want to learn something from Advent videos, or not Advent, Vlogmas videos. That would be a lot. I mean, I thought about it all morning. I brainstormed a little with my sister on the phone. She's really good at like social media stuff. That would be a lot to commit to. But I'm just trying to think of like what I can teach you. Are there things you want me to teach you? Let me know in the comments. Like, I was thinking, I wouldn't be able to do this every day, but maybe I can pick a couple of days to focus on teaching you something. I mean, I taught you how to make a shipping container out of a Target bag. That was fun. But maybe I can do something else. Like, I was thinking how to fix a piece of jewelry. The problem with that is there are tools you need. There are tools you need to have on hand in order to make that happen. Sure, I can show you how to do it, but then you'll have to go and buy the tools. And I did a little searching on Amazon and the internet just to see if there was like a jewelry repair kit out there that I could refer you to. There isn't, because as a jewelry designer myself, well, I've been making jewelry now since 2007. There are tools that you need, and a lot of the tools that are in these kits aren't what you need. So I could go over more of that kind of stuff. I don't want you to feel like you have to go out and buy all of these separate jewelry tools for that. So what else could I show you how to do? I could show you more of the process of doing foundation paper piecing, if that's what you're into, which is a quilting technique. But I'm really obsessed with that technique. It's so much fun. It's almost like coloring with fabric, basically. But it's not super easy, and I don't know how easy it would be to teach someone via a short video. Plus, I still have Christmas in the back of my mind, so why I'm fretting about this Vlogmas thing, I have no idea. Yesterday, I almost didn't post at all. I almost threw the towel in completely, so that's just where I'm at. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. It's hard to like film every little single aspect of my day. I'm not going to film you. I'm not going to film myself putting my makeup on and doing my hair and brushing my teeth and making breakfast every day. I mean, once you've seen it once, you don't need to see it every day, do you? Or would you like to? All right, I need to just shut up now.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you.
I just got done with lunch. I had the best lunch ever. I didn't eat breakfast, so I was super hungry, but we made a stir fry with noodles and mushrooms and broccoli last night, and it was good, but today it was like so good. Oh, I'm full. It was delicious. My favorite thing, I should show you the bottle. It's called Crunch Oil, Crunch Garlic. Have you heard of this? This is like this oily, garlicky, umami flavored thing that mixed up in stir fry is so good. Like, I don't cook with it. I just put a little tiny bit of it on. A little goes a long way, and it's delicious. So good. So savory, and I love garlic anyway. And there are bits of garlic in it, but I am super excited about the bags that I made today. Story about those is, let me grab the block. When I worked at the quilt shop back in 2018 to 2020, I think it was like closer to 2020, I had become really interested in foundation paper piecing, which I mentioned earlier today. And started a quilt, and the quilt I think was called like Our Town or something like that. I don't really remember, but each block was a house or buildings or whatever, and then once they're pieced all together into a quilt, it kind of looks, it's, you know, Our Town. Or I had been just making these little blocks for it, and they're all just like really random fabrics from my collection. I didn't really buy fabrics for it. I just used what I had, and it was really fun. Like, these are super duper fun to make. But I never sewed them into the thing because a lot of the blocks are like different sizes, and I didn't really feel like doing all the math to figure out how to create sashing. It just was more work than I wanted to put into it. But I did keep the blocks. And so I pulled them out, and now I'm creating little drawstring bags, little lined drawstring bags. I'm not even boxing the bottoms. It's just a plain old drawstring bag. They're so cute. They're just so darling. I love them. So I'm going to see if I can make one more today. I also brought up my mittens just to show you my progress on them. Here they are so far. They are coming along. I got through the thumb. Now I'm working the mitten, the hand of the mitten. There's a right one and a left one. Ow. So that's my mitten progress. I'm gonna sew for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna go to my appointment. Hi, closing out the day here. I'm done with my appointment. It was interesting. I was in AFib while I was there. Didn't realize it when I got there that it was happening. Anyway, I had to have an EKG and an ultrasound done and a physical done. They didn't seem too bothered by the fact that I was in AFib at the time of the appointment, but I have leaky valve and it's gotten worse, so I have to go on a blood pressure medication. So that's the next step, which I hate that. I don't want to be on medications. I don't want to be on 100 medications. I am already on an inhaler and the beta blocker and a blood thinner. Like, what's next? Apparently blood pressure medication. And then they talked to me about also possibly having this procedure done called the Watchman's procedure, which is where they insert this little spongy thing that looks like something you would find in a fish tank filter. It basically blocks the clots from getting through, and supposedly I wouldn't have to be on a blood thinner ever again after that, and I wouldn't be at risk for a stroke after that. So that sounds promising. I don't know how I feel about a surgery, but I guess it's in and out and fairly easy. So I'm thinking about doing that. I want to do some more research. This comes from my nurse practitioner, not my nurse practitioner, but my cardiologist's nurse. I haven't talked to him about it, so we'll see what I would have liked to talk to him about that, but maybe they're both on the same page. I said, how come nobody has ever talked to me about this before? And they said, oh, well, it didn't exist 7 years ago, so it sounds like it's a new thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna upload these videos. I'm gonna make lemon chicken for dinner and have like a low-key evening full of knitting and try to get this AFib under control. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 14. Bye for now.